Okay, today guys I'm going to be showing you how to start programming in what is called C++. C++ is a basic type of programming that a lot of people use. There are multiple other ones, but I know how to program in C++. So first of all, what kind of compiler am I using? I'm using dev C++. Look it up on Google. First link, download, self-explanatory. So the first thing that I did, you just go to File, New, Source File. So it'll bring up this blank sheet, and that's how we're going to start out. So the first thing that we need to do is include our library files. So what I've written is include iostream.h. You need this to start out all of your programs. It's input output stream .h, which is a header, and this basically has everything that you need to make a C++ file. It has all of the different commands, so it basically recognizes everything that you're going to be typing. The next thing that I have is int main and then open curly brace. What is this? This is basically how we start out the main function of our program. This is going to be a very simple program. We're only going to have one function. So we represent this by doing int main and then two parentheses, open close, and then enter and then open curly brace. So all this stuff is just your basic openers, just stuff that you need to include at every single program. So I'm going to type a line of text, and I'm going to tell you what's going on. Okay, so what we have right here, I have cout, then less than, two less than signs, hello world, two less than signs, end L, and then a semicolon. So what does all of this mean? Well, our first command is cout and then two less than signs. Cout means output the following. So we are now outputting, and then we open the output. We are outputting the words hello world. You can output other things besides text. You can output variables, which is something that we will talk about in later tutorials. I'm taking this very step by step, trying to explain everything. But so you don't only have to output text, but in this case that's what we're doing. To output text, you can't just put the text, you have to remember quotes. Everything in quotes in dev C++ will turn into red, so it's very easy to recognize where you have quotes and such. So then after that, what do we have here? We have the same less than signs and then end L and a semicolon. What does that mean? We are now, since we have everything that we want on that line, which is the line of the program or the command prompt, we want to end that line. We don't want anything else on that line. So we're going to cout again, just by doing that, since cout is everything on this line, this light blue highlighted line is going to be couting. So that's why we can just put this and don't have to put this again. So what is end L? That means end line. So we don't want anything else on this line. Like I said before, we don't want any other text that might happen to come up. So we just put end L and then a semicolon because we want to end that line of code. That's pretty self-explanatory, end L, end line. It just makes it so nothing comes after that. So what do we want to do then? Well, right now if we end our program and run it, the window will pop up and close because we have done, the computer has done what we have told it to and simply nothing else. So what we have to add is something called system, which is our program, and then open parentheses, in quotes, pause, in all caps, and then end quotes, and then end parentheses, and then a semicolon. What this does is it's pausing our program so we can view what's happening. If you didn't do this, like I said, it would just pop, boom, it's just gone. But by having this, we allow ourselves to see what we have done, evaluate everything that we've written and basically just see our program. And then always remember semicolon after any line of text. So last thing that we need in this very simple hello world program is return, which return an integer, which is what int means, but I'll be going over that later. So return and 0, which ends the program, and then our semicolon to end that line of code. And so that's just something, you don't have to put this at the end of your programs. If you don't, you'll get a warning saying like the program never ends or something like that, but it does. It will still work, but it's just good good practice to continue to do that. And then end curly brace like we have right here. So right now, what do we have? We have our full program. We declared what library files we will be using, and then we started our main program. We outputted the sentence "Hello World." We end the line afterwards here. Then we paused the program so we could read it, and then we ended the program by returning an integer of 0, and we always remember to put our semicolons so we don't get any errors. That's very good. And then we ended the whole code with this end curly brace. So you can't see it right now, but I'm going up to execute and compile and run. I'm about to run it, and then here we go. It has done exactly what we've told it to. Hello world playing on our screen, and you notice since we have our end line command, this press any key to continue, which is the result of our return 0 code, is not right next to our hello world line of text. If we hadn't had the end line, it would have been right next to that, and it wouldn't have looked too great. So yeah, that's pretty much our first program. I will put the source code in the description, so you guys can look over it. I'll add more notes, because if this isn't making any sense, please post comments about what you don't get or whatever. So I hope to be making a lot more videos. So that's pretty much it.